Well, I have reached yet another turning point in my life. What does that mean, a turning point? Some kind of truth where, you've got to move on from one thing and on to the next. How's it going, old schoolers? You are Kicking It Old School with Russell J.S, and I am your host, Russell J.S. What I mean is when you have to move on from one thing as you go to another. Well, here I am. I'm on vacation from my primary job. I got to go into my secondary job today at 3, but I wanted to go ahead and make a quick video. And remember, before you view the video, remember to hit a like, subscribe, leave comments in the box down below and ring the bell for notifications, for future content. Now, what I mean by, a turning point, I was coming home on Saturday night from my secondary job, which was technically because it was, 1:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. And I was driving home in Mustang Sally, and well, apparently she broke down, and this is going to be for the last time because me and Sally have parted ways. And the thing is, Sally will always be a big part of Kicking It Old School. She'll always be a big part of the weekly narc because I was driving when I made videos. So what had happened was, and also my cell phone bit the dust as well. So I had to get a new one, which, by the way, a big shout out to Jada over at the Cape Coral Walmart in the cell phone section of the electronics department. Sweetheart, you did an awesome job. And I'm sorry that Walmart employee bullied you. And I hope karma is delivered on him for the narcissistic act that he pulled on you. So now I'm talking to you on a new cell phone and getting back to the whole thing with Mustang Sally. And oh, by the way, Jada, I feel if your boss texts me anytime in the near future, he hasn't texted me yet or called me, but when he does, I'm going to tell him that you deserve a raise. So without further ado, let me get into this video. I had to go ahead and get a new car. I was going to hold on to Sally for as long as I could, but putting over $3,000 in repairs in her for the last 2 years, it finally took its toll on me. So now I've got a whole new automobile that I will be driving in that will be part of the Kicking It Old School and Weekly Narc. Never thought I'd go back to a different brand again, but I went ahead and I got a 2021 model. Are you ready for the new Kicking It Old School video? A 2001 Chevrolet Equinox. Now, I know it's not a Mustang. I mean, people have asked me, are you ever going to drive a Mustang again in the near future? And I asked myself that, and what the answer I have is, well, maybe about 5 or so years, give or take. Once I've, made the payments on this vehicle, maybe I'll trade her in and, maybe get another Mustang if I'm still interested. I'm still going to wear the Mustang t-shirts because you know what? I earned it. I drove Sally for 10 years. So without further ado, let's check this bad Oscar out, shall we? All right, we go in here to the driver's side. As you can see, you got the turtles and you got Bigfoot, making sure the car smells nice. And here we are in the front passenger compartment of my new vehicle, my new mobile transportation. To start it, you have a key fob, which is in my pocket. You just push this button, put your foot on the brake first, and then you push the button. There's the radio. I got Sirius XM. And look at all this, it shows you how many miles you have till you're empty. And look at that odometer, I got this for $19,000. I've got payments of $425 a month for 7 years. And a 100,000-mile warranty backing me up in case any problems. And you get a look at, there's the radio. It's got one of those touch screens. God, it feels like something that, Luke Skywalker would drive on the weekend. And, you know, look, you got all the clusters for the air conditioning, you know, and, you know, for your electronics to plug in. And wait till you see this when you push this button. Huh? Look at that. Look at that, huh? Sunroof. When I had a 1998 Pontiac Firebird, I had T-tops. And what's cool about, you know, this sunroof thing, you have that cover too. So that way if you don't want the sun on you. But sometimes, like my Firebird, I always like driving with the cover off because at night it feels like you're in a spaceship. And you know, you got your windshield wipers here, you got your blinkers. And what's really cool is, you know, you got your option for your headlights where you have it on auto, where they come on automatically. And when you're driving in pitch black dark, get this, the brights come on when you're in a darkened area where you can't see. I'm all by themselves. And then they go ahead and they go back to normal headlights. But yeah, this is going to be a good turning point in my life. You know, I had to drive a more sophisticated auto. I mean, it's too much money to drive Mustangs and Camaros and Challengers this day and age. But, you know, this car gets 26 miles to the gallon in town, and it gets 31 on the highway. I've had this on the interstate highways, which is the speed limit is 70 miles per hour. This thing went up from, get this, from 0 to 60 in less than 5 seconds. And then you go in the back right here. Oh, let me unlock it. As you see, the back seat area, it's very roomy. I got some stuff for the car. Something to personalize it with. And these back seats, you know, they fold down all the way so you can put your cargo. Go the other way. See, they fold down all the way. Not too much. Of course, I'm not going to be carrying a whole lot of cargo in the near future. But, you know, still, I got a cute little SUV here. And then when I'm on a long trip, I might put some kind of small mattress back here, inflatable mattress that I could lay on. Like if I want to take a quick nap, I could always set something up where I could put the portable DVD player up and watch a movie or something. Have like a nice little portable battery operated fan to keep me cool. And then you go have this feature. Yeah, I think we're in the Star Wars age right now, or Back to the Future, except this car doesn't fly. One other thing I wanted to show you as well about this car. Oh, it does that too. But one other thing, where's it at? Yeah, you have to put your foot on the brake. I mean, you got your ice cold AC, you got your sunroof controls, and you know, you got a place to put your sunglasses. And some other stuff I'm working on too, as I learn to play with this car. You know, the cup holders and everything. And it's got heated seats. And it's a very relaxing ride too, very comfortable. And as I said, I bought some stuff for it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause for a moment just so I could get, you know, go ahead and get the stuff ready for the car. All right, I'm back. I'm just putting the finishing touches. All right. There we go. As you can see, I got the fuzzy dice. I don't know what happened to my Celtic cross. It's probably at the house somewhere with Bigfoot. But I'll find it. Meantime, I'm also going to put up my AC/DC button and guitar picks on a string. Can't have an old school mobile without that now, can we? There we go. Hanging there. And I also got an auto shade. Well, I want to show you. I also got one of those organizers where I'm going to put my license, my registration, and my insurance card. So that way I'm not going like this. I could just go like this. Here you go, officer, if I get pulled over. But now here we go. I'll show you the auto shade I picked out. As you can see, the force is really strong with this vehicle. You got Han and Chewie at the helm with Luke and Ben. And you know, this will be a great vehicle for travel. You know, I'm gonna, you know, I'd like to take this vehicle maybe to Daytona Beach or maybe to Orlando or South Beach, you know, see some cool places. But you know what? It's called Russell J.S. Let's say Russell J.S. is moving up. And again, maybe one day I'll have another Mustang. Who knows? At any rate, that'll do it for this video. If you're new to the channel, once again, please hit a like, subscribe, leave comments in the box down below, and ring that bell for future notifications for content. At this point in time, this is your old pal, Russell J.S., telling you to keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it chill, keep listening to, you know, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s hard rock. Keep playing Atari and Nintendo. Watch some great classic 80s movies and 90s movies. And as always, I want to wish you all Godspeed. May the Force be with you always.